Funnily, my wife was also doing assessments today. I have to give something to my wife because our anniversary is in like 3-4 days, and I still haven't
Oh.
picked out a gift. And I'm feeling if I give her a YouTube Premium subscription, she's gonna slap me. I think I think your mother and my wife have a lot in common because quite
Oh,
recently I
Dora
bought.
the Explorer. I used to find Dora the Explorer very dumb. I don't know why.
I used to hate on her so much. I used to
Yeah.
literally like so I used to watch. I remember. Oh, my stress levels were very high when I used to watch that show. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Okay,
Hmm.
fine, if you say so. And then he just walks, and then that girl, I think, got really impressed
Yeah.
by,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So when he makes that face, he's like, fine, you caught me, I'm gonna go sit down. And like, that's really cool the way he did that. So today's topic advertisements.
Yeah.
Excited?
I don't have any ads.
Is it an annual subscription or like a monthly
Hello.
subscription? Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm good. How come you're dressed in like a full, why does that look like a whole suit, like you're here for an interview?
No, but it was really cold, and so I just decided to wear a turtleneck. Yeah, that's why.
So that's a turtleneck and a sweater or a normal casual
Yeah,
jacket?
it's a turtleneck and a denim jacket.
Ooh, nice. It looks like for a second I came to the session and I'm like, wait, am I being interviewed for something?
Yeah.
Legally, you're supposed to tell me if you're interviewing me for something, okay? I'm joking. Okay.
Hmm.
So, how's it been? How was your day?
It was nice. Today I had my assessments were going on, and today was the last assessment. So today I was free.
Oh, funnily, my wife was also doing assessments today. She is a teacher
Oh,
in Aditya
oh,
Birla. What board are you studying in?
in CBSC.
CBSE. Okay. So she's doing, I think IGCSE, if I'm not wrong.
Oh.
But yeah. Anyway, I think it's just a fortunate coincidence. Anyway.
Hmm.
Um. Okay. So today's topic, advertisements.
Yeah.
Excited?
Yes.
Yeah. Fortunately, we don't have to skip this session
Yeah.
because we skip advertisements. No.
Yeah.
You're not a YouTube fan, are you?
And kind of. I'm a fan of YouTube.
Okay. So tell me some of the shows or like channels that you admire on YouTube.
I just watch some singers, means music channels.
Like people who make covers of original songs.
No, the real singers.
Can you give me an example?
For example, Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, and Charlie Puth, and many more.
Okay, just a correction. It's Selena Gomez.
Okay, Selena Gomez.
Gomez, yeah, and Charlie Puth.
Okay, Charlie Puth.
Yeah. Okay, this is the proper name, proper nouns I know, but
Yeah.
they're quite famous, so I think I thought I should correct you. Anyway,
Hmm.
so when you do watch, like, are you into like BTS, like, not the band, like behind the
Yeah,
scenes of?
I'm into K-pop.
Oh, you're into K-pop as well. Okay, what I meant was like, do you like
Oh,
watching
yes. Okay,
Selena
behind the
Gomez's behind the
scenes.
scenes? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, yeah, yeah, I like that.
So, what about the ads that you see on YouTube? What sort of ads pop up on your YouTube? Is it your account or your parents' account? What is it?
It's actually my account because it was for my school, all those logins and everything. So yeah, it's my account only.
Okay, and what sort of ads do you come across?
The ads.
What is
Uh,
Google trying to sell to you? Sorry.
yeah, actually, on my birthday, my Mashi, it means my mother's sister, just gifted me the YouTube Premium. So
Uh,
I don't have any ads.
is it an annual subscription or like a monthly subscription?
It's the subscription for 3 months. Yeah.
I didn't know people were gifting premium subscriptions nowadays on birthdays because I have to give something to my wife because our anniversary is in like 3-4 days, and I still haven't
Oh.
picked out a gift, and I'm feeling so bad. I have so many tabs open right here on my laptop, and I'm like, what should I buy her? What should I get her? I have
Oh.
no idea. But if I give her a YouTube premium subscription, she's gonna slap me. It's a 2-year wedding anniversary, and she's just gonna, like, she's gonna hurt me. Yeah. So let's not do
Oh.
that. Anyway, so when it comes to ads, have you ever been a fan of TV? Like, because the younger generation doesn't really care about television so much.
Yeah, means I used to watch TV, but for 2 years I haven't been watching TV because in 2019 my father just forgot to pay the bill of the TV, and since that he has just forgot and he
Mhm.
hasn't paid the bill yet. So I just never see TV.
Okay, so like the cable subscription, right? That's what.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Before that, were you watching any sort of shows or things that you really liked? Can you
yeah.
talk about that?
I used to watch cartoons and I used to watch this show Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma while eating dinner. And yeah, I usually used to watch only cartoons.
What sort? Tell me. I'm
Uh,
curious.
Doraemon, Shin-chan, Augie and the Cockroaches, and Dora the Explorer. I used to find Dora the Explorer very dumb. I don't know why.
I used to hate on her so much. I used to
Yeah.
literally I used to watch Dora the Explorer. Like, I'm 29 now. Okay. So
Oh.
when I used to watch Dora the Explorer, I was 10 years old. I was 12 years old.
Hmm.
And I was living with my grandparents in a joint family. Okay. And I think when I was 17, my parents bought this house, even though it's in
Hmm.
the same building, but still, like, we moved and I stopped watching that. But when I used to
Hmm.
watch it there, my parents would hate it. My grandmother would come and she would switch off the TV, and I'm like, no, switch it back on. Can you guess
Oh.
why?
Why?
Only because every time she would ask a question, I would answer it. And then she would ask me
Oh.
again. And I would
Yeah.
answer it again. And then she would ask it again. And then I would start screaming. I'm like, are you deaf? Can you not hear me? Like, I'm talking to you. I was so immersed in it. And
Yeah.
then my
Same
grandmom would
here.
shut the TV, and I'm like, no, we're about to catch the fox. Or I don't even remember the characters. We were just about to catch him. Don't do that. you know?
Yeah, I
So
mean, it's just dumb. Like, for example, she has to find a tree and it's just beside her. Then also she'll ask that, where is the tree? I cannot
can you
find
see the
it.
tree? Can you help me
Yeah,
find it? I'm like,
yeah.
it's right there. What are you doing? I remember. Oh, my stress levels were very high when I used to watch that show. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but they were really high. Anyway, so yeah, my point of bringing up this whole TV and watching shows was that back in the day, and this
Hmm.
is, I don't know if you count in that generation or not, we were not, we didn't have the luxury of skipping ads. Now we have
Yeah.
curated content. We can watch a show that's 20 minutes long or 2 hours long. We can
Hmm.
decide how much we want to watch. Back in the day, we had to time our toilet breaks because it was like we have 30 seconds between commercials
Yeah.
to go to the washroom, come back, and then
Yeah.
I have a younger brother, so we would take turns. We're like, okay, this commercial, you have to go to the washroom. As soon as it starts, you have to call me, like, hey, it's starting, and I have to run back. Right? Obviously,
And
we were
when I was means 4 or 5 years back, when I was maybe 6 or 7, I used to just count, means make an average that the ads will be of 3 minutes long or 4 minutes long, and I used to calculate my stuff like do anything between that. But I had a whole calculation sheet that at this time the ad will be of this minutes
is that a
long.
mental sheet or like an actual physical sheet?
No, a mental sheet, not a
Okay.
physical one.
No, I mean, it's possible. People, sometimes they're really smart. Like,
Yeah.
look at you at 12 years old, you're so good at English. So that's a really good thing. So I mean, I don't assume. I just very clearly ask them. Anyway, but it's good. So what sort of tasks would you complete in those 3 minutes? Obviously,
For
bathroom breaks.
example, have my snacks or just talk to someone, talk to my parents, or have my dinner at that while. Because I remember that whenever the show used to start, I used to just go and sit in front of the TV and do nothing, just focused on the show.
But you were not allowed to eat while watching TV, or did you not like it?
No, means I means my parents always told me that eat, eat. But I just never ate
Or
during
you were like really engrossed in the show?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. I never had that commitment. Even now, when I watch Netflix, I need to have a snack with me. I think
Yeah,
that's how.
yeah.
Now it makes
Sometimes,
sense why I'm getting fat. Anyway, go on.
yeah. I also eat something while watching any video or something.
So, how different is it? Like now, you are part of the transitioning generation because now when I look at kids, they don't like watching TV. They like
Hmm.
firstly they don't get to select what they watch. They don't want
Hmm.
to watch that show at that time. They need to have that flexibility that I need to be able to save an episode and watch it whenever I am free. Right?
Yeah.
It happens with my niece and nephew, and I think they are in their eighth grade right now. And
Hmm.
it's quite funny because when I was a kid, I never had those luxuries. I knew if I had to watch Friends or I had to watch any sort of Friends was quite later on in life when I was in college. But still, let's say Shinshan, right?
Yeah.
I had to like be there in front of the TV at 7 o'clock. I just had to be
Hmm.
because if you miss
Yeah.
the start, you just feel like I'm that person, and I'm like, oh my god, I missed the start. Like, I hope nothing really important happened in that first 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
And I could only watch it till 7:30. Whereas now I can literally watch the whole season in one night if I want to.
Yeah. That's right.
So you're part of that generation that had to experience both, like could experience both. So what do you
Yeah.
think is better?
I think the one with the flexibility of time is better because we can just do our work, which is important in that time, and we can just watch the series or show whenever we are free after doing the work. So I think the now generation is better.
Yeah. So you can say the technology or the current generation has it easier or has it better because
Yeah,
they have more control over their lives now.
yeah,
But I think this is a good thing because it helps you as a parent. Not that I am a parent, but from the perspective of a parent, it makes it easier for me because I can kind of tell my kid that, this cannot be a distraction. It helps you discipline the kid because it's like, okay, the show is on from 7 to 7:30. It doesn't matter because you have to do these classes or you have to go for a co-curricular activity
yeah.
like go learn the piano or the guitar or whatever. And I'll
Hmm,
download the episode for you and you can watch it before you go to bed, like at 9 o'clock
hmm,
or 10 o'clock, whenever. So it
yeah,
makes it much more easier for everyone. So I agree, but I do miss you know, as a as an adult, I do miss my childhood as well. Now that
yeah,
I don't think you'll understand this statement for the next 10 years, but when you do,
yeah,
I hope you remember me when I said it. But
yeah.
yeah. Okay. So now tell me, which is the most funniest ad you've ever seen?
Okay, so there was this Mentos ad in which a person is getting late for his
Oh,
class. Okay, yeah. So he's getting late for his class, and he just enters the class, and he tries to go in without the teacher noticing him. But unfortunately, the teacher notices him, and the teacher just tells him to get out of the class. But so this is shown as the normal life. So in the next part, we are shown that the guy tries to enter the class, but he's walking backwards. So if the teacher sees him, so he can say that I'm going out. I'm not coming in. I'm going out. So that happened, and the teacher means thought that the person is going out
he's
and
leaving the
not
class.
the classes. Yeah, leaving the class, and the teacher just told that go sit in your place. So he got to enter the class.
Yeah. So I have seen that ad and you've described it very well. Okay. I just like to add a couple of suggestions. You can
Yeah,
say that, so this is more like a, how do you say, alternate decision kind of situation where it's
yeah,
like a normal person would just try to enter the class, get scolded by the teacher and then be sent out. But if you use, like, if you eat Mentos, you will have that, out of the box thinking where it's like you
yeah,
pretend like you're walking away from, like, you have to walk backwards when you enter the class. And as soon as
yeah.
the teacher looks at you, you make it look like you're leaving the class. And then the
Hmm.
teacher's pissed, like mad at you for a completely different reason. It's like, how dare you leave my class? Go sit down. Go sit where you're supposed to sit. And then I've seen the ad, and I think one of the funniest things in that ad was that the face he makes once he gets caught, like
Yeah,
not caught, but like allegedly caught, and
yeah.
he's like, "I'm leaving." He does this, and he's like, "No, go sit in there." Okay,
Hmm.
fine, if you say so. And then he just walks, and then that girl, I think, got really impressed
Yeah,
by,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So when he makes that face, he's like, fine, you caught me, I'm gonna go sit down. And like, that's really cool the way he did that. I really liked it. That's hilarious. Yeah. So I have seen the ad, and I do agree with your um, statement that it was a
Hmm.
really cool ad. Have you ever bought Mentos after you saw that ad? Have you ever been
No,
inspired to
never.
buy a product after seeing an ad? Any product?
No, I had this product called Kinder Joy. So in the ad, they showed that you will get a free toy with the chocolate. So I just forced my parents that, oh, please get me that Kinder Joy, please get me that. And we bought two Kinder Joy, one for me and one for my mother. So my mother hated it, and I liked that chocolate. And the thing I loved about it was the free toy. So my mother always
Not the chocolate
mean, the
itself.
chocolate was okay,
Pretty
but the toy
standard.
was, yeah, the toy was the main thing that I needed from the chocolate. And my mother always just told me that don't eat that chocolate, that doesn't taste good, because she didn't like that. So yeah, means yeah, I liked Kinder Joy.
I think um, I think your mother and my wife have a lot in common because quite
Oh,
recently I bought two Kinder Joys, one pink and one blue, and I bought a pink one for her.
yeah.
And we got two toys, and I like a child, I was sitting there assembling a toy at a party, at a friend's birthday party. Like there's a
Yeah.
small toy of like a robot transforming into a car. And
Hmm.
I came home all excited, and I put it on that shelf over there behind me. I don't know if you can
Hmm.
show this one over here. It's blurred, but still.
Yeah.
And she, like, whenever she got done changing and getting ready for bed, she looked at me and she's like, "Are you a child? You're not keeping that toy on the shelf or out on display." And I'm like, that is such a harmless toy. How can you be like, how can you be so aggressive towards a toy? Like, why would you do that?